Hey guys, welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, I'm Chelsea. We are a family of 7, and I just thought I would take you guys along and let you see what we're having for dinner this week. I do these, 2 or 3 times a month where I share our weeks of dinner. Some weeks I don't because I'm doing freezer meals that you've already seen me cook in a previous week. But some weeks they're fresh dinners or I'm stocking my freezer up. So I share when I can. We're cooking for 7 people, so they're usually kind of like large meals. And I try to stick to a good budget. I like to spend around $800 a month on groceries, so I try to stick to a good budget. Now today when I went to Aldi, it's a Saturday by the way, I did not make a list or take a list. I never do that. I always have like a very detailed list, and this week I did not. I went in there winging it. So we have some dinners that I don't always do. It's also starting to really feel like summer outside, so we're doing hot dogs and hamburgers and just fun yummy stuff like that. So tonight's dinner, like I said, hot dogs is one of the things. I saw these bratwursts at Aldi, and I believe they were $4.99 for these big ol' bratwursts. Since there's 12 links. So I got that because I know my husband loves them. I have some kids who really love them, and then I have some kids who won't eat them at all. So for those kids, I got this. It was on sale for $2.29 hot dogs. So, you know, they're not organic or anything, but they're going to work for tonight. We don't do hot dogs too often. So I'm going to throw my hot dogs into my skillet, and I'm going to throw my bratwurst onto my indoor grill. Then for a side, I just grabbed this up at Aldi, ranch and bacon pasta salad. I'm going to get this going. Also, my husband is stopping. I forgot hot dog buns at the store. Like I said, I didn't have a list. So he is stopping and he is picking up hot dog buns. And then he wanted chips and dip. So he's stopping and getting those 2 things for this dinner. So I'm going to get it cooking. Everything's done. We're gonna do it on the table, kind of buffet style. So we got our brats and our hot dogs, all the toppings you could want, buns. Here's the pasta salad and the chips and dip, and this is for dinner on Saturday. You guys, dinner tonight smells heavenly. Okay, it's Sunday night. I'm trying out a new recipe. I will have a full video exactly how to do it, like a recipe video that'll be up before this. So I will pop a card up right here for you to see it. But it's chicken cordon bleu in the crock pot. So I thought it's summer, I don't want to heat up my house, but we want a chicken cordon bleu. So I'm going to show you what we got, show you how it looks in here, and then I'm going to go eat it because it smells awesome. Okay, so because I needed to make 6 chicken breasts and I did not want them to overlap, I used both my crock pots. But here is a sampling of what it looks like. Here it is on my plate. So this is chicken, ham, Swiss cheese, stuffing, butter, cream of chicken, all kinds of good stuff. Again, if you want the recipe, I'll pop up a card. Then I did jasmine rice in the Instant Pot. Super easy to do. You do equal parts rice and water. You rinse your rice. You put a little bit of oil at the bottom. You put it on rice and it does its own thing. You don't have to enter a time. So we're going to have that with rice and a salad. And this is dinner for Sunday. Alright you guys, so for tonight's dinner we are going to do foil packet burgers, so I'm getting that ready. Got some onion and some cheese to put inside the foil with those. And then as a side, we are just having some of these waffle fries I got from Aldi. So I'm going to get this all going and cooking and get it in the oven. I just seasoned this with our favorite seasonings. There's a lot of them in there. So you just do it however you want to do it. And then you can add whatever you want inside the foil. And then I'm going to like wrap them up so they have their own little bowls and they're not messy. Alright you guys, so I have them all wrapped up and made 19 burgers. I wish it wasn't even 20, but that's fine, 19. I did 5 pounds of ground beef, by the way. Some have onions in them. They all have cheese in them. And then for my husband, I wanted to put jalapenos in, but I guess he ate them all. We have none left. So I added some of this ghost pepper salsa to the top. I think that'll be good. He likes to put them on his burgers when we have them. So they'll be cooked in there with it. And I'm going to put all of these into my oven at 400 for an hour. Alright you guys, it took about an hour and 15 minutes, but the burgers are now all done. I cut that one to make sure. And then the fries are all done, so I'm just going to go and plate up these burgers and french fries, and I think I'll have a salad with mine. But yeah, that's dinner for tonight. Alright you guys, so for tonight's dinner we're going to have tortellini soup. So this has already done its pressure cooking. I'm just going to saute it until it bubbles a little bit, because you add the cream, the heavy whipping cream, or you can do half and half, you can do milk, whatever. You add it after the pressure cooking, and then you just let it come to a boil. And with that, we're having a salad. Some of us want sausage, Italian sausage, some don't. So I'm doing it on the side. You can add it to your bowl if you want it. And then I had some biscuits from Aldi, and I just took melted butter, garlic salt, and Parmesan and sprinkled that over the top, so we can kind of have Italian bread with our dinner here, because I didn't buy any. And yeah, this is going to be dinner. So once this bubbles up, I'm going to put it in my bowl. And this is so simple. I will pop a card up to my video where I do some Instant Pot meals and shows you how to make it. But it seriously, it high pressure cooks for a minute. And it's just super easy. You could add chicken in here, or like the Italian sausage, you could add that in here. So many things, and it's just yum yum. Alright you guys, here you go. And this is going to be dinner for Wednesday. Alright guys, for dinner tonight I am prepping up this chuck roast. It's almost 3 pounds of roast, and I just plopped it in here with a packet of French onion soup mix, butter, some ranch dressing, half a cup of water. Let's see what else we do. Salt, pepper. Yeah, I think that's it. So I just threw all that stuff in here, and I'm going to put it on high for 4 hours, and then when it gets closer to dinner time, I'm going to do some potatoes in my Instant Pot, and that's going to be dinner tonight. I will show you when it's all done. This is a delicious and super easy meal. Alright you guys, so while my roast is cooking, I'm going to start my potatoes. That'll be done in about an hour. I'm just going to get these going, and I thought I would take you along and show you how I'm doing the mashed potatoes in the Instant Pot. So I have about 3 pounds of potatoes here. I have peeled them, rinsed them, and just kind of sliced them up. All different shapes here. And I'm just going to dump these into my Instant Pot. And then I'm going to do 4 to 5 cups of water, enough to cover up my potatoes, a teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to put this on high pressure for 8 minutes. Okay guys, when your timer goes off, you're going to turn your Instant Pot off, and then you're going to do a quick release. I have to pull mine out a little bit because I got those cabinets of all that water. Alright you guys, so here's what they look like. There's still liquid in there. I'm going to drain these and get them back in here. Alright, so that was pretty simple. I'm going to add in my other ingredients like butter, milk, seasonings that you might want. You could do cream cheese, you could do sour cream, and then I'm going to mash them up. Alright you guys, so I was able to just mash this with this wooden spoon here. They're very soft. Also, we like ours a little thick. So the lighting was not so awful in here. But if you wanted them to be more smooth and, you know, really well blended, then you could get out your whisker or smasher or any of those things. But we like ours kind of country style. So I just did some more salt, onion powder, garlic, pepper, and some parsley, and then a handful of shredded cheese, just so it can be a little bit cheesy. And now I'm just going to put the lid back on this, and it'll stay nice and warm until we have it for dinner. And then I'm also gonna whip up some corn on the cob as a side. Alright, our roast is all done, so I am making plates. This is Melissa, so we got the mashed potatoes, some of that juice, the beef broth juice, and then the roast, some corn on the cob, and that's what we're having for dinner. Some of the kiddos are also having macaroni and cheese. But yeah, that is it. It smells heavenly. The potatoes turned out really well, really fluffy, and this is dinner for Thursday night in our house. Alright guys, so the last dinner of what's for dinner is tacos, a really simple thing in my crock pot. Ooh, camera. We've been out swimming all day with friends, so I'll show you what we got going on. Over here is, this was all stuff I pulled out of my freezer this morning, and I just put it on warm before we went swimming. So this is queso dip, it's Velveeta, Rotel, and some spicy sausage. And this is our taco meat with some jalapenos. It's more than what it looks. It's all over here in this corner. And that's from meat I prepped up, let's see, it might have been this month, early this month. Then we just have our chips, our tortillas, and some beans. which my husband did a big ol', he tried to stir. So we got a big old blop of it down here now. But I'm going to start plating this up, and this is going to be our Friday night dinner. I'm going to get out some just, you know, salsa, sour cream, cheese, all that good stuff. And we're going to sit down, eat our tacos, and we're going to play some board games and just have a good Friday night. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend or week, whenever it is when you're watching this. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.